Hi guys, this is Vivek from Biker Baker once again, and in this video I'm going to attempt trying to fix the adjuster knob. Currently, if you notice that my knob is spinning freely, but there's nothing happening over here, and after a certain point it just starts to jam up, and I really need to put an effort to make it move. So I think I've got nothing to lose now. It's about time I try and fix this thing. So what I'm going to do is first I've already collected the required raw material. So one is I'm going to be using some local gear oil. It's EP90 to EP140. That's a 10 ml syringe to fill the can. It's a local thing, but it's again some you can just visit a medical store and pick up a basic syringe. So first I'm going to open it up. We'll start with that. So the reservoir is out, quite heavy, and it's quite dirty, so I'm going to clean it up first. So now it's nice and clean. I can see the bolts, or rather the nuts size over here. This is a nipple, and this is a separate line over here, so these two will disconnect first and then the nipple will be taken out. I don't know if the o-ring is gone bad or if there's any leakage. I have never seen any oil stain as such, but since I'm opening it, I'll check the o-ring. In case it's gone bad, I will go out in the market and pick a new o-ring and fix it up. So what I'm doing is I'm going hard, and I am not seeing any oil directly coming out. So there is probably some issue with the piston. That is now it's come. So this is now reached to the point that the oil has moved. So I'll show you the measurement difference. Right now the piston is at this depth from the top. So yeah, let me just show it again. This is the depth that the piston is at, more or less like it's more or less 2 inches. And there is some dark and dirty oil that is coming out, and now it's only 1 inch. Okay, so cleaned it thoroughly from inside and outside, everywhere. I don't know if I can show it to you properly. Yeah, not matching my eye level. This is better. So you can see it's nice and clean, and now it's in a full closed position. What I realize is the piston works on pressure concept. The piston needs to be completely down position when you're filling it up, so you can fill up whatever oil needs to be here in the reservoir, and also you need to fill up enough and more oil up to the brim to the pipe also, because whatever oil is there in the line will move this piston over here, and the spring pressure when you release it pushes the piston back in the which is in the reservoir to its out position. So the piston is not directly connected to the knob. There is a mechanism in the knob which pushes the piston up and down. Sorry, not up and down, but only up. Down is based on the pressure, so basically the knob creates space, and the spring pressure pushes the oil back and the oil pushes the piston back. That's how this is working. Pretty simple job so far. I mean, obviously I have not completed it, but let's go to the next step of filling up oil in this, cleaning up the hose and filling up oil in that. Alright, so the hose line is nice and clean now. what needs to spin spins, so that will allow me to tighten the bolt properly. There is some oil left in the line, but I don't think I'll worry about it. I'll probably refill it and get some fresh oil in it. I'm gonna start filling up the oil in the reservoir as well. Connect the nipple, close it up, and then I'll fit it and test it before I fit it back on completely. So that's the next step. Alright, so fresh oil is filled. There are few instances where you will see air bubbles coming in and out of it, so you'll have to do it in multiple attempts. So what I've done is I've used this syringe, and let me just show you the syringe and stuff. There you go. Yeah, so the syringe, I've filled it and I've done it in multiple attempts. What I did was, every time I filled up a little bit, I moved the piston slightly, just to make sure that the oil does move after filling it up. That helped remove some air bubbles, as well as making sure that the line was clean. I've clamped the nipples and now I need to fix it back. Luckily the O-ring seems to be in good state, so no need to worry about that. Yes, see, as you can see, the more I've tightened it, the oil starts to come out. So oil is filled. So I've practically filled more or less 10 ml of oil in this. I'm going to suck it out a little bit. Yeah. So now I'll tighten it up, and then I will fill up the line. Don't need to over tighten it, so that's a good thing. Okay, trial for this failed drastically thanks to the wrong choice of oil. It is too hard, though it moves, it's way too hard for me to twist it. So the oil is too thick, so I'm going to take it out again, and this time I'll try with .4 hydraulic oil. Let's see how that works. Alright, so filled up almost 10 ml of brake oil. We'll try it. Alright, so it has started to work, though my knob is really hard. I'm assuming that maybe this is kind of seized or something. I've been able to twist it to quite a decent level. There's lots to go. Hand is becoming red, so I'll have to slow down a little bit. I'll try again in a few minutes, and then as you can see, it's still very, very hard. So I really don't know whether it was the oil or some other issue, but yeah, there was very little oil. So right now when I've refilled it, I think it's taken around 13 to 14 ml, and this is still showing some signs of working, but let me try. Maybe I will open it again, clean it, and try it again. But let's see how it works. I'm quite adamant on trying to fix it up. If it doesn't work, any which ways, it was not working. Alright, so I was able to twist it all the way till the end. Did work, but again it's quite hard even to put it back soft position. It's really takes an effort. So I think this is where the problem is. But you can see it does work. After it reaches the end, I only have one twist left. So it's almost running at the full capacity, 24 clicks, but it's too hard. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but maybe I'm gonna open this, remove the hose also, clean both the hose and the canister again, and I don't know if that will really help, but let me try. Alright, so cleaned it with WD-40, cleaned this line with WD-40. It's nice and clean, fresh gear oil is put. It's working a little better, but not that great. I was hopeful that it will be really nice and smooth, but no problem. I have a feeling that maybe this is where the problem is. So I guess I'm gonna put WD-40 in this for some time and leave it as it is. Yeah, I might have got blisters twisting the knob, I guess, but yeah, I did. But it's worth it. So I'm gonna tighten it all the way. Good thing is after 2 rounds it starts to push, so it's sort of functioning now, which is a very good news. And let's see how that goes. I'm gonna put WD-40 and try again maybe in a couple of hours. And of course today evening I will take it out for a spin with my wife, Pillion, see if it's able to adjust the preload full, and we'll see how it works. Yes, so I think yes, I do have some corrosive marks over here, which are probably the reason this is not really running free. So yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to put some WD-40 here. Hold on, let me just try and see if I can adjust some light and show you all the corrosive marks. Yeah, but it did open up quite a lot. Bike doesn't move. Even if you pull it down in full soft position, it would swing. Lot of sag, but now there's no sag left. Hopefully it might work. I'll try again in some time. Let me put WD-40 now and see. There, full setting achieved. It's quite a lot of push out. Yes, there is a lot of corrosion over here, so I guess that could be the reason for this stiffness. I don't know, but yep, I have achieved full preload. So guys, I am hoping that this is mission successful. But yes, though stiff, I was able to get full preload setting. Otherwise normally it would be half of it, it wouldn't go completely on it. So this should help me on my long rides with my wife, and I think I'll try and use it more regularly now, so this should not jam up like how it has jammed up now. Let's see how that goes, but quite simple. I think maybe a multiple attempts, maybe a couple of more times once I clean it up, and if I have the if I develop the courage of stripping it off completely, maybe then I'll try, see if I can open it up and fix it again. So guys, I hope this video is helping you guys. Do give it a try, but I cannot assure you whether it will really work fully, but it did work. It's an easy job actually. It's quite easy. It takes a little time and a little patience, but it's quite easy. So give it a shot. If in case your shock cups are not working, you really don't have much to lose. So let's hope it works for you too. So once again, this is Vivek from Biker Baker, and I hope this helps.